biggest challenges for people, looking to get a career in sport? And I mean, like you obviously talked about some of the challenges you faced and how you solved it, but what are some of the challenges I guess you see among the people you're helping today?
Yeah, for me, and I'm sure it's the same where you are. Like, sport is such a competitive industry, and
Right.
everyone in Melbourne wants to work in sport.
Yeah.
We do call ourselves the sporting capital of the world.
Yeah.
We'll claim that. But yeah, it's so competitive. And like I said, we do get 150 plus applications
Right.
per role. So
Yeah.
what are you doing to differentiate yourself from the others applying? So, again, it's making sure you've got all the right work experience.
Right.
Reaching out and making those connections. If you go to a sports organisation and you get to work with them directly, when a job comes up, we're always going to hire someone we already know or who's a hard worker.
Yeah.
Sport is about not what you know, but who you know. So just do those types of things. Reach out to people on LinkedIn. Just networking is so important. And to be honest, my current job, that's exactly what I did. Once I submitted my application, I went that one step further. So
Yeah.
I found the bot who was the boss of my organisation, and I actually wrote a DM to him just saying, look, I've just applied for this job. I can bring X, Y, and Z to the role. I used to work with these people who he would be aware of.
Yeah.
And but just for people listening, it is scary, even for me now, to message these people. I still sit there, I wrote it, I reread it like 50 times, I check the spelling of their name, and your heart's beating, you're like, oh my God, what's going to happen?
Right.
But just do it. Just hit the send button.
Yeah.
You know what happened? They wrote back to me 2 days later and said, we got your application. Thanks for applying. We'll be in touch. And what that extra step did was it made sure they saw my application.
Right.
It showed I had some initiative, and also made sure that they received it, because who knows, you could have sent it and they didn't get it. So
Yeah.
it's rare. But you've got to set yourself apart from the competition. So all the things we've discussed today. So it's very competitive. I'm sure you're finding that when you're chatting to other people as well. And you know what? But once you've got a job, once you're in the industry, I feel like it's very easy to move around and get new jobs.
Right.
But it's that initial step getting in.
Yeah.
Once you're in, you're good. So that's the good part, I guess.
Yeah. It's like kind of like the two-edged sword of the industry.